One dark and foggy night, a group of friends Arish, Sarah, and Mina set out on an adventurous journey into a remote forest. The forest was near a village, and rumors had it that strange creatures lived there. Despite the stories, they decided to ignore them and explore the forest for themselves. The first night passed without incident, but on the second night, as their flashlights flickered out and only the moonlight filtered through the trees, they felt something moving in the woods. The sound of rustling leaves and snapping branches reached their ears. None of them dared speak, but they all instinctively knew that an unknown force was near. Arish, always the leader, suggested they move deeper into the forest to investigate. Mina and Sarah reluctantly agreed and followed him. Suddenly, they heard a laugh in the distance, a strange and sinister sound that grew closer with every passing second, filling them with dread. They reached an ancient well along their path. There was no water inside, but the bottom of the well was covered with markings and symbols from the past. In one corner, something was glowing faintly. Arish, with his usual bravery, stepped forward to investigate and discovered an old necklace which had somehow ended up in the well. The moment he picked it up, everything changed. The trees began to shift rapidly and a giant shadow appeared between them. The laughter turned into a terrifying scream. They realized the necklace belonged to a demonic creature, once trapped in the forest, who now needed it to regain its freedom. They fled as fast as they could, but the shadow of the creature was fast approaching. With each step, it got closer. Finally, they reached a cliff, with a narrow wooden bridge separating them from a deep chasm. One by one, they crossed the bridge, but when it was Mina's turn, she slipped and fell into the abyss. Arish and Sarah screamed in despair, but they couldn't do anything. Suddenly, the creature's shadow reached them. In the heart of the night, surrounded by towering trees, a sorrowful and injured figure emerged. It spoke, "I only wanted to be free. You found my necklace, but now you must choose me or your friend." Arish and Sarah didn't know what to do, but just as the creature prepared to strike, Mina's voice echoed from below the cliff, "I'm still alive." In an instant, everything changed. Arish and Sarah worked together to rebuild the bridge and rescue Mina. They managed to grab the necklace from the creature's grasp, trapping it once again. Finally, the group escaped the forest, breathing heavily as they remembered the lesson learned, that nothing is more important than trust in one another and courage in the face of danger.